Hello everyone and welcome to the Stephen Gallacher Foundation dinner. Most of you in here today will have no doubt been supporters of the foundation for many years, so we'd like to start by saying a massive thank you for helping us in everything we've achieved since we started way back in 2012. And if you're new to all this, then welcome to the party. We hope you'll stick around as every single penny we raise at events like this, as well as regular sponsorship, really does make a massive difference to hundreds of junior golfers all throughout Scotland and beyond. So what's been happening since we last had a dinner over 2.5 years ago? Well, for one of the most exciting developments, we're heading to a venue where the foundation was launched and has continued to be one of our biggest supporters.
Kingsfield, an amazing place to come. They've got a great 9-hole course, fantastic practice facilities, and now the Stephen Gallacher Foundation Centre of Excellence.
With the very latest technology installed in here, the state-of-the-art training facility is a terrific base for squad training and welcoming foundation golfers of all abilities, especially during the winter months. Although I reckon the simulators might have been set up wrong, there's no way I'd ever miss the fairway that far off to the right. So to try and help you all forget my slight fade, here are some facts and figures of where the foundation is in 2024. We have 1,660 players registered on our website. We run 10 Order of Merits ranging from under 10 boys and girls flag events to under 18 World Amateur Golf ranking events. We have 55 days of events throughout the year covering all ages and standards, which gives us a total of 160 age group events. Some golfers who have played in foundation events in the past have continued their journey at the very top of the amateur game, with Hannah Darling starring in this year's victorious Curtis Cup team.
Great Britain and Ireland, winners of the Curtis Cup.
Conor Graham playing in last year's Walker Cup at St Andrews, and this year's breakthrough star Dominic McGlinchey making the Jack Leglise Trophy for GB&I. Here's Dominic with a nice hole-in-one of sorts on the new Headbridges putting green at this year's Race to the Macrae, which was held once again alongside the Paul Lawrie and Barry Douglas Foundations. Kieran Gribble won the boys' tournament, but look at the spirit from the girls' sudden death playoff. Abigail May eventually beating Sophia McGee, who comes from Lancaster but enjoys coming up for our events so much she's now leaning into her Scottish heritage and represents Scotland at international level. Great choice, Sophia. Our elite squads run throughout the whole country for 120 golfers, and when they finish in March, each of these golfers will be tasked to mentor 3 younger kids from their clubs, passing on their experience and impacting another 360 juniors who will hopefully start playing in our events. A quick jump back in time can show you how our golfers can progress. Here's our finals day back at Kingsfield in 2015, with me missing my target again, but never mind about that. Here's also a very young James Wood, who's finished 4th in the under 10s Order of Merit that year. And this is him in 2024 winning the Scottish Boys National title at Scotscraig. Even further back in 2013, and there's a young Cameron Adam holing out in style. Fast forward 10 years and he was Scottish Amateur Champion, as well as starring on the Golf Channel this year in the St Andrews Collegiate Tournament, playing for Chicago's Northwestern University. 2013 was also the year this young golfer won the Stephen Gallacher Foundation Trophy. 10 years later, he was doing this.
He makes it, no mistake. The Europeans go 2-up in that third match.
You'll be hearing more about that later. But a few days before Bob and his teammates gave us those great scenes, Wasn't it fantastic to see our main man, Mr. Gallacher, captaining another Team Europe to a stunning victory at the Junior Ryder Cup over in Rome?
There it is, the year of the Junior Ryder Cup champions.
There's Conor Graham playing his part in the more than convincing win over Team USA. And great to see not just Stephen, but wife Helen and foundation managers Scott Knowles and Stuart Johnston all out there playing a part in a memorable few days. In fact, it's been decided that they were so good they've been asked to do it all again next year at Bethpage, New York, where the Americans will no doubt be desperate to get their own back. So who knows what young golfer might be taking headlines 10 years from now. Young golfers can reach their potential at different times, but one young golfer who's had a year to remember with his performances in this year's events was young Fraser Walters. This was him finishing in style to win this year's under-15 boys title with an Eagle 2 at the par 4, 18th at Kings Now. Or maybe it'll be young Joseph casually holing out here at a recent flag event at Golfit in Glasgow. Because as we all sit here feeling proud about the most talented of golfers who've been connected to the foundation, the real success of what we do is at grassroots level, getting kids playing golf who may have never had the chance to do so without help of the foundation. I went to another great venue who time and again pushed the boat out and opened their doors to help support so much of what we do.
This is a great example of the fantastic work the foundation does to get kids involved at the grassroots level. It's November, it's cold, it's wet, but thanks to Castle Park, our coach Jane Connican can still deliver coaching sessions to the local kids. I've known Jane for years, and it always amazes me how enthusiastic she gets the kids who, for some of them, have never held a club before.
Well done, well done.
Not all these kids will go on to take up golf, and that's okay. But some of them will, and will play it for the rest of their lives. And there is no doubt the Stephen Gallacher Foundation, with coaches like Jane, will have played a huge part in that.
None of this would be possible without the kind of support that you here at the dinner give us. We hope you've enjoyed seeing some of what we continue to achieve thanks to your sponsorship and backing. So on behalf of Stephen and everyone at the foundation, and all those junior golfers past and present, we'd like to say thank you. And hopefully we'll see you all again sometime soon.